to you from Brimbank Park, it's Athletics Victoria Television.
Welcome to XCR Racing, Bianca Share for athsvicTV. Here we are at Brimbank Park for Heritage Round. One of the most colourful and hotly anticipated events on the XCR calendar, Heritage Round celebrates the rich history of Victorian athletics. On display are the traditional and often questionable uniforms of clubs both past and present, which competitors wear in recognition of the strong history of the program's feature event, the Victorian Men's 10-mile cross-country championship.
The Heritage Round really kicked off a few years ago when the event was under threat. There was a move to make it into a 10k cross-country because numbers were really dipping. The clubs voted to keep it as a 16k, and AV thought, well, OK, if we're going to go that way, we've really got to try and make it work. So we had a look into the rich and deep history of this event, which was fairly fascinating. So back in about 06, 07, we really started to concentrate on that side of the event, and it was really fascinating when you did look back at who'd run the event, the type of races that had been done, and what had happened over the last 115 years of the event. So since then it's really just kicked off.
It's not just the heritage aspect that competitors have embraced, but also the venue itself, with the steep slopes of Brimbank Park offering spectators an ideal vantage point.
Well, the Cold of Brimbank started last year as we noticed that people in the Tour de France liked standing on the side of the road and cheering as people climbed up hills, and we thought that the Brimbank Hill looked like some of the big hills in the Alps and the Pyrenees, and we encouraged people to come out and bring some hooters, some cowbells, trumpets, horns, anything they could think of just to cheer the runners on as they clambered up the hill. This year we've taken to social media very heavily. We've been promoting the Cold of Brimbank and Heritage Round on Foursquare, Twitter and Facebook, and giving away for those who tweet the meet or check in a limited edition AV cowbell. It's been a fantastic atmosphere. We hope the spectators enjoyed the experience and that the tradition continues.
Cutting a distinctive figure with his headband and lack of footwear, Box Hill's Harry Summers led the early charge. After withstanding a late challenge from Knox's Sam Crowther, Summers held strong to take the win in 50 minutes, 40.7 seconds. With Crowther taking second and Essendon's Mitchell Brown a distant third.
The hill was terrible. Yeah, that was a monster of a hill. I think I walked up it the last time, on the last lap, I walked up it, so definitely getting lactic acid going up that hill. It's massive. Yeah, Sammy Crowder, he put up a great challenge. He was with me most of the way. I think he passed me at one stage on the last lap. I ran past him and broke away from him and got him at least by like 100 metres, but it was a great battle between me and him. It worked well for me today, and I love barefoot running. I just think I haven't been injured since I've been running barefoot, and I find I recover loads better from big races like this. And
I wanted to have a crack. I really, really wanted to have a crack today. I haven't had, my last two races here have been pretty terrible, so I had a point to prove, so yeah, really wanted to give it a good go. Second time up that hill, my heart was absolutely pumping, everyone screaming, and yeah, seeing Harry and everyone sort of giving me a yell to chase him down, and I put some ground into him, but over the top I was so stuffed. So I regretted it immediately.
And here are our top 8 results in the Victorian Men's 10-mile cross-country championship. While not quite as steeped in tradition as the men's 10-mile, the women's 6-kilometre cross-country championship has established a recent history of top-end talent at the front of the field, with London Olympic nominee Callum McKnight spearheading an illustrious list of past winners. As the strains of the bugler rang out across the Coldie Brimbank, it was 2010 race winner Anna Thompson of Glen Huntly who led the charge up the gruelling ascent. Stretching out her advantage over the closing stages, Thompson crossed in 21 minutes 42.9 seconds for a comfortable win. With Knox's Melissa Duncan running on for second, and Melbourne University's Sophie Barker just holding out Diamond Valley's Lauren Crowe for third. And here are our top 8 results for the Victorian Women's 6 km Cross Country Championship. Also competing over 6 kilometres were the under 20 and under 18 men and under 18 and under 16 women, with South Coast's Sam Quirk, Geelong Region's Jack Stecklenburg, Casey Cardinia's Samantha Prime, and Coburg's Lee Rue the first home in their respective divisions. In other results across the day, visiting Tasmanian Jacob Birtwistle took out the under 18 men's 8 km event ahead of Luke Matthews of the Coburg Harriers.
5 minutes 46, 47.
While in the junior 4 km, it was again the Coburg Harriers pair of Kane Davies and Amelia Mazzadowney who crossed first for the under 14 men and women. Splitting the pair was Melbourne University's Rosie Donegan, who took out the under 20 women's title. XCR'12 now turns its focus back to the excitement of relay racing, with the traditional Colaban Ekiden set to kick off on Saturday the 7th of July from the Harcourt swimming pool. Visit athsvicTV.org.au for more information and keep watching athsvicTV for all the latest from across the tracks.